Hey guys, Danny here. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I just received my new car. It's a 2003 BMW X5 4.6. It's the sportiest version available. Let's take a look around. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. The car, it came from Seattle to here in Phoenix, and it went through quite a few snowstorms on the way there, so pretty nasty, right? I mean, it's in good shape otherwise. It just needs a really good wash, which I'll be doing later in this episode. It's got the style 87 20-inch wheels, huge tires. It's a 275 45 20 in the front and 315 40 20 in the rear, or something like that. Huge sizes, really. I bought it from a dealership up in Seattle, and they had it listed as a mechanic special because it needs timing chain guides done, which, as you may or may not know, I'm pretty good at this point. Yeah, it's all here. Believe it or not, this thing has 213,000 miles on it, which is pretty crazy, but everything is pretty intact. I mean, it's in really good shape, and I got a great deal on it. Here, let me show you inside. It's got a black leather interior. It's really clean overall. Black leather seats. They really don't show all that much wear. I'd say these are in better shape than the seats were in my Range Rover, believe it or not. Oh, look at that. Interior is in pretty good condition, I'd say. Pretty well spec'd X5 too. It has pretty much all of the things you could get on an X5. Navigation, automatic headlights, power seats front and back, heated seats front and back. It's got the M5 style cluster with the variable red line. Really nice. Overall, really good condition. Now, taking a look at the trunk area, there's some cool stuff there too. Split folding tailgate. Pretty simple. Trunk's nice and clean. And there's a pretty cool little fold out, slide out cargo rack. Pretty handy for getting groceries and whatnot. Yeah, you'll have to excuse my shadow here. It's pretty early in the morning and the sun's beaming down on my back. This thing is so dirty. Alright, now I'm inside the X5 again. Got the nav here. Everything's in pretty good shape. I mean, you've got the little ashtray thing here. Nice and clean. Shifter, buttons, climate, nav, cup holders. I'm not used to these in a BMW. My other BMWs don't have cup holders. I guess there was a phone here at some point too, which is kind of cool. Actual center console for storing stuff. Pretty good condition overall. Everything's here. So, black interior is always aged super well. As you can see, 213,011 miles. It's pretty crazy. Let's see if she'll start up. When I got her off the truck yesterday, I had to jump her because the battery was totally dead. So let's see. Oh, yeah. There's a reason this thing was cheap. As you can tell, that is not a happy engine. Alright, back inside the car. You can tell she really does not run well. The engine is, the timing chain guides are really bad. They're completely gone and the chain's just slapping around. It's really bad, but the engine still runs and it still runs pretty well. So, you know, I have hopes for this thing. Let's real quick, let me scan the codes and see what we got. I'm expecting to see like a P011 or a P0021 code for the timing being slightly off. But let's see. Let's put it into the on position. Boom. So now let's wait till this thing gives me a reading, and I'll get back to you guys in a bit. All right, so I have to. Here's the funny thing about my code reader: I have to press it together for the display to work. It was $20, so that's why. Oh crap! Well, the code that it gave me, I don't know why I decided to start reading again. The code it gave me was a P0011, just as I expected. It's a camshaft timing code, which is when the timing chain guides go, the timing gets a little off. So nothing unexpected. There's no misfires or anything like that. So I have hopes for this engine. Oh, here we go again. See, P0011, best code ever. So let's get started on washing this old girl. I think that's the first step before I can even start working on it. It's way too dirty to even take into my garage, of all things. I'll be washing it with some dish soap just to get all the contaminants and everything off. Normally you're not supposed to wash with dish soap, but since I don't know this car's history, what kind of waxes it may or may not have on it, I'm just gonna, use the dish soap to get it all off, give me a nice clean surface to work with. Now today I'm not gonna be doing a full detail. I'm just gonna wash it, dry it, and then I'm gonna work on it. And then after that's done, I'm gonna give it a full on paint correction with, clay barring, compounding, polishing, all that stuff. I'll be using a foam gun for the initial pre-rinse, and then I'll be using the 2-bucket method. That's the soap bucket, that's the bucket with the grit guard, and then a wheel brush. Let's see how clean we can get this. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse of this so you can kind of see how it goes. As you can see, it's quite a bit cleaner now. That took about an hour. It's not perfect. I still have to clay bar it all and, you know, give it a good paint correction, but this will do for now. At least it's not super dirty anymore. Look at that. Paint's in pretty good shape. I mean, you've got some rock chips here, but nothing crazy. Decent amount of shine too. Can't really see it on camera, but there's tons of swirls in the paint, but that's to be expected with with an old black car like this. I do love the color though. It's black sapphire metallic. It's not just straight black. There we go. Yeah, I'd say she looks pretty good now. Look at that. Man, this is nice. Quite an improvement, I'd say so. All right, tune in next time where I'll be beginning the mechanical work.